From a private jet he bought from a multi-billionaire to a watch so rare that no one else in the world has one. These are some of the most expensive things Max Verstappen owns. First, Max's private car collection is so insane it makes other F1 drivers jealous. Because after winning his first big championship, Max dropped nearly $500,000 on a custom-built Porsche 911. But he didn't stop there. As he continued to win even more races, Max's car collection continued to get even crazier. Not only is Max the proud owner of an extremely rare Ferrari Monza, which set him back a cool $2 million, he's eyeing an even more expensive Ferrari SF90, worth over $2.2 million. He also owns 4 Aston Martins, a Mercedes-AMG supercar, a Renault RS01, and even a jet ski that costs over $20,000. But his most expensive car is also his fastest, his limited edition Aston Martin Valkyrie, which is worth nearly $3 million. The once-in-a-lifetime collaboration between Aston Martin and Red Bull is one of the rarest cars any F1 driver owns. It even sounds like a spaceship. But where does Max keep his enormous luxury car collection? In a luxury penthouse that's worth more than most people make in a lifetime. His $16 million Monaco high-rise apartment is filled to the brim with expensive purchases. From rare Bengal cats that cost over $3,000 each to a custom racing simulator that Max dropped over 35 racks to build. You know for a fact Max is balling out during his free time. His mother Sophie also helped him decorate it with designer furniture and apparel. But his dad, he was responsible for Max's love of luxury watches. See, growing up, Max didn't find the appeal of designer watches that cost more than most people's annual salary. But after his dad convinced him to up his wrist game, Max began balling out with some truly amazing pieces. Rocking everything from gold Rolexes to iced-out Patek Philippe's, Max isn't afraid to show off his expensive watch collection to the world. But by far his favorite brand is the legendary TAG Heuer, whose history with F1 racing goes back decades. And while Max has been seen rocking many TAG Heuer watches like the classic chronograph glass box or Jack Heuer, by far his rarest watches are those custom made for his victories. See, after becoming the youngest Formula 1 winner of all time, TAG Heuer gifted him a special edition watch named the Dutch Pride, featuring an eye-popping orange and blue aesthetic with the 18 emphasized to celebrate the age that he became a champion. TAG Heuer also designed a rare special edition watch featuring Verstappen's name on the bezel, with his team's logo and Max's iconic number 33 engraved on the casing. With the only 333 of them ever made, it's almost impossible for normal people to buy his iconic special edition timepiece. And to celebrate Team Red Bull's 100th victory in Formula 1, TAG Heuer designed a watch unlike any other. The 2019 Monaco Max Verstappen Special Edition rocks a classic blue aesthetic with a sleek design and prominent red accents, paying homage to the original Monaco design from 1969. And while many F1 drivers have an impressive watch collection, not everyone can say they have multiple one-of-a-kind watches designed specifically for them. But the funny thing is that Max famously refuses to wear any of his expensive watches during racing weekends, as he says he can't afford any distractions before an important race. But when he's not driving in the most prestigious league in racing history, Max is flying around the world in his most expensive vehicle to date. See, his super fast jet skis and nearly a dozen cars pale in comparison to his private jet, a luxurious Dassault Falcon 900EX, which Max bought from British billionaire Richard Branson for over $15 million. The custom-built private plane is rocking a sleek matte black and orange finish, with a flashy logo on its tailpiece that makes it instantly recognizable when you see it. The luxury jet features a private bar and can entertain up to 12 people with all the expensive champagne and caviar in the world. But Max just doesn't own this private jet to flex on people, as he traveled in it to every race for the 2021 season, which ended with him being crowned Formula 1 champion. Max's insane trophy collection and lucrative sponsorship deals are the only reasons he can afford such an insane plane, as he's only one of 2 drivers in Formula 1 with a private jet. But when Max isn't flying to races in his palace in the sky, he enjoys some well-deserved rest on his impressive superyacht. You know the saying, work hard, play hard. And with Max Verstappen winning the last 3 F1 championships in a row, you know he likes to kick back when he has the time. Max has been spotted multiple times on his private yacht, Bagheera, which he bought back in 2021 for a whopping $6 million. Whether lounging in the middle of the Mediterranean or ripping through waves on the jet skis with his friends, you know Max is happy with his luxury purchase. The 120-foot yacht even features 3 floors, a jacuzzi, a fully stocked bar, and enough bedrooms to fit 9 supermodels if Max wanted to. But you'd be surprised that Max isn't the playboy you'd expect, as he's been in a committed relationship with Brazilian supermodel Kelly Piquet for over 3 years. When he's not focused on becoming the best driver in F1 history, Max enjoys some of the most luxurious vacations imaginable. He travels with his girlfriend to luxury destinations like the French island of Corsica, enjoying some of the best weather in the world, and dining at restaurants most people can only dream of going. But Verstappen wouldn't be able to afford any of these luxuries without his ludicrous contract with Red Bull Racing. See, in 2023, Max overtook Lewis Hamilton for the most expensive contract in F1 history, with a guaranteed $45 million in salary, with additional incentives totaling up to $25 million. And that's not even counting his ridiculous sponsorships and private deals, which can easily bump him into $100 million per year tax bracket. Even 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton pales in comparison, as his 2023 contract with Mercedes was over $20 million less than Verstappen's. But with Red Bull Racing recognizing the superstar potential of Verstappen, they signed him for a 5-year extension all the way to 2028. And this year, Red Bull boosted Verstappen's minimum salary by $10 million, even outshining Team Ferrari's brand new contract with Hamilton. With a guaranteed salary of $55 million plus $25 million in performance bonuses, who knows what crazy things Verstappen will own by the end of the season. Maybe he'll buy another iced-out watch that he'll never wear, or add an even more insane car to his private collection like a brand new Bugatti. These are stupidly expensive ways that Max Verstappen spends his millions. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for even more F1 content.